Oscars, Chris Rock made a speech, made fun of Jada Pinkett Smith, and it was a freaking G.I. Jane joke, ladies and gentlemen. Even now, it's still a fucking joke. Still a fucking joke. Alopecia is a condition, but it's not life-threatening, ladies and gentlemen. Come the fuck on. All right? I get mad at that because people are like, oh my God, alopecia. Cure cancer. And then let's work downward from there. All right? How about that? But anyway, Will Smith smacked him. After that, almost every comedian said the same joke. I wish a motherfucker would come up to me and try to smack me in my face. I'll fuck him up. People on radio shows, people on news, they all said the same thing. Will Smith is a bitch. Shout out to Misfit Nation podcast. They said the same thing too. Cut to yesterday. Yes, go on, sir.
Okay, you said they said that Will Smith is a bitch, but really? Okay, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go. All right. Then cut to yesterday where Chris Rock has openly said that he's going to sue Will Smith for assault. So give me a second. Wait a minute. I had a lot of fun on a couple of them apps. Yeah, you had a lot of fun, but I bet you damn well you need a ghost of the motherfuckers. Okay, and if they're in your area, you know how awkward it is going to a fucking Walmart and you see them again. You're like, oh shit, fuck, hey, Kane, you want to destroy me? Like, hey, nope, I'm out. So let's go getting back to this main subject. Let's talk about Chris versus Will. Now, I believe he has every right to sue Will Smith for what he did. Again, Will Smith openly walked over there and as a choice smacked him. Now, you were going to say, was it okay to defend your woman? Yes, it's okay to defend your woman. It is. But you don't physically attack someone when no one physically attacked your woman. No one has. No one physically attacked her. No one threw pennies at her. No one threw a cup of juice at her. No, they said a joke from a comedian. A comedian. And it's Chris Rock. When you grew up with Chris Rock, you know Chris Rock says some fucking crazy shit once every 3 to 4 years. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Don't have sex in the champagne room. As we all forgot about that fucking song.
I remember that, yeah.
Damn right. I remember that shit too. I just come and go. All right.
I saw a cartoon. I'll never forget. I wish you had it, but there was a cartoon where after Chris Rock said what he said, Will Smith did one of these where he laughed. He put his head back. Then he looked over at her and he was like, oh shit.
I saw that clip. That shit was fucking funny as fuck. I'm like,
but my thing is, why is the lawsuit now a year later, basically, right? Almost?
Yeah, about a year. Yeah, almost a year.
Really? It took you a whole year to sue him? Whatever. And then if it was that deep, why didn't you hit him back?
Like he explained that he didn't grow up that way. He didn't want to grow up that way. He didn't expect one of his best friends to smack him in the face. Like it was a shock to him. And I get it. Like when you try to when you grow up around like death and violence, like as Chris Rock has grown up around that shit. Like myself, you try to be a pacifist on purpose. You try not to attack because once you attack, that button in the back of your head that tells you there's no point of return, that's the point you don't want to go, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying that Chris Rock is a freaking UFC fighter in disguise. No. Fucking spider monkey. No. I'm saying you got hired by the Oscars to lead. If you attack back, it looks bad on you as well.
Yeah, that's true.
If I'm in the Oscars and some of my haters come up and smack me, I will say, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot attack him right now because I'm hosting the Oscars. Once I'm done, me and this motherfucker are going to the parking lot, get my ass on World Star. Let's fucking go. But that's in the parking lot. I'm at work. I can't beat up a motherfucker in Target. I can beat a motherfucker in the parking lot of Target. That's what I think. And speaking of Chris Rock, yeah. First off, a year later, that makes no fucking sense. Like you should have done it a week.
I think it was a setup. I still
Yeah.
don't think. I still don't think it's real.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
No, I know. Will Smith played Hancock. Chris Rock played Pookie off New Jack City. It's not the same. First off, he also played a movie with I got his name, Sir Anthony Hopkins, called Bad Company. He was a little action hero in that. It didn't work out as well, but you know, it is what it is. I get it. But to Jada Pinkett Smith,
I thought it was real. Hell, when he said that, I was like, "Oh shit, there's a movie coming out."
I thought so too. I thought so too. I was like, when she said the joke, I was like, okay, cool. They're making a G.I. Jane 2. I mean, it kind of makes sense with her because she's
Yeah.
bald and shit. And maybe she's and that's the second. Maybe she's like method acting and she's still in the role. Ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to go down a trip down memory lane of psychosis, look up Jim Carrey speeches in the 90s. The motherfucker dressed up as a zombie, motherfucker dressed up as a hippie, motherfucker dressed up as everything you ever imagined and made fun of it.